I'm here with you guys to talk about what is information architecture. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Brandon Groce. I'm a designer and digital strategist for Fortune 500s, and I'm here with you guys to talk about what is information architecture. So guys, I'm sure if you are in UI and UX or you're a combination of both, you've heard the term information architecture, and you're probably like, what the hell is that? First off, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a definition for those of you guys who are a little bit, newer to the industry, to give you some context on what we're going to be talking about today. So the definition of information architecture, or what some people say is IA, what it is basically this. Basically, a UX designer or a designer in general, really the job for them to create an information architecture is to go through complex information and create a content structure in such a way that a user or a customer can understand when they're using a platform that we are creating. Can they find what they're looking for, and can they be inspired when they didn't know what they were looking for and now were able to find something that they now want? There's two sided things that we have to really be able to do as information architects or as UI UX designers, and that's be able to take complex structures, and this is kind of where you probably heard the term sitemap, where we are really, a designer is mapping out, or an information architect is mapping out a site from homepage to deeper pages in the platform, website, whatever it is, in such a way that customers and the target audience is able to find what they need easily, and not get bored or spend lots of time looking or really digging for what it is that they came to find, and also be able to put information in front of them that will inspire them to take action. So the two-sided things that we want to make sure when we are creating an information architecture is, one, giving people easy access to what they immediately came to the platform for. The second side of things is, when you guys are hearing me say inspiring the audience, it's not like wowing them, but it's really just being able to put information along the journey of the customer and target audience in their journey to completing their goal on the platform, but putting information in the right context and in the right areas in the platform and website that also allow the target audience and customer to be like, oh, I also like that thing, but that's not the the number one reason that they came to the platform to do. It's placing other wants in the correct areas to allow our target audience to be like, oh, this is something I also want, but it's not something that they came for and that they thought that they needed. Again, this comes from the thought that people don't always know what they want, but they know what they want when they see it. So that's also why we don't ask people what is it that they want, because again, I forget whose quote it is. You guys are probably going to ding me on this later, but that's why I think it was a Ford or something. The reason that we didn't ask people what it is when we had horses in carriages, what they wanted, is because they probably would have answered, instead of 2 horses, they wanted 5 horses to go faster. Because people only have a frame of reference. People only know what they want in terms of what they already have. So to be able to go beyond that, we have to put in front of them things that we think they might like, that is relevant to what they came for, and just helping them, help guiding them to what is better and what they can actually, something that's actually innovative and that they'll actually want. So I know that was a really convoluted way of explaining it, but just to keep it simple, information architecture is to build a platform easily so the customer can easily find what they came for, and also to be inspired and want something more than what they came for. Simply put, in a nutshell, with UX designers, our main job is not only to really understand, or really not our main job, but a part of this job of information architecture is to understand navigation, how our customers are entering the site and where they're going to end up, and how we can really, design that journey for them so that it's nice, fluid, not boring, it engages them and keeps them in our platform for a long enough time. And of course, we always are designing, with this content information architecture, we are always designing with the user in mind and making sure that we're doing usability testing to make sure that our audience understands, they have an idea of what the content that they are looking for is, and that when we are usability testing our platform, that they understand how to navigate to the information that they're looking for. So with that said, guys, the 3 things that I want you guys to get out of this video are: 1, the 2 types of things that we are trying to do when it comes to information architecture, and that's get people to what they want faster, or as fast as possible, and 2, being able to also, in that flow of getting to people where they want to be, or to the information that they came to or came for, being able to place other relevant information or content in relation or in that journey, so that they can also be wowed or also see that, oh, I also want this other thing that is relevant to what it is that I came for, just so we can inspire them. Okay. And then that third thing, the third thing is really being able to, in designing this platform journey, or this information architecture, is to be able to do this right, we have to keep the target audience in mind and be able to constantly be user first by usability testing how our audience is really interacts with our information architecture. Do they understand the content? Easy for them to find? Do they understand the context? Is it, are they getting bored? Are they getting impatient in some, in the journey of getting to where they want to be, or to the information that they're trying to get to? So this is how we have to not only set up information architecture, what it is, but also how we usability test it all the way through, so our audience understands how to use our platform and to easily get to what it is that they came for. So with that said, guys, that is information architecture, what it is, how to design for it, and how we keep it user first. So with that said, guys, that is it. This is your boy Groce, your favorite designer and digital strategist, out.